For my book project, I chose to read the book Zach's Lie by Roland Smith. But that doesn't matter. What really matters is my opinion on the book, and I thought it was good. So I'm just going to go through some of the events of the book and give my thoughts on it. Start off with the main character Jack at his house in the night. Now you made me thinking, isn't the book called Zach's Lie and not Jack's Lie? So why is the main character's name Jack? At first I was also confused, thinking that maybe the author made a typo on the title of the book. But no, the reason that at the start of the book his name is Jack because a gang attacks him and his family at the start of the book, and they have to be put in the witness protection program. I am not making this up. Let me give you some context. So Jack's dad, Neil, was a pilot. However, he was a pilot for a gang smuggling illegal drugs. So he's put under arrest, and to make sure that he doesn't tell the police anything about the gang leader, Alonzo, sent some of his gang to go threaten Neil's family to keep him quiet. So, to prevent this from happening again, Jack's family contacts the police, who put them into the witness protection program, and Jack's name is turned into Zach, and that is why the title is Zach's Lie. You still keeping up with this? Oh, and his family also has moved to Nevada. Probably should have mentioned that. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to mention some of my problems with the book. One problem I had with the book is that the main character, Jack, or Zach, or whatever, wasn't that interesting. The story is told from his perspective, and we get to read about what he is thinking, but unless there is some sort of action or another characters interact with him, he isn't very interesting. Peter, a side character, is way more interesting in my opinion. He starts off not liking Jack after Jack punches him in the face. Peter wanted revenge, so he stole a notebook from Jack. That notebook happened to be the one containing all the information about his past. Peter ends up meeting with the gang and giving them information in exchange for money. However, when he realizes what the gang is going to do to Jack, if they find out where he is, he tries to escape, but he is captured. After Jack gets Alonzo arrested, Peter and Jack end up being friends. Another thing I didn't like about the book was the middle of it. The beginning and end of the book were interesting, but the middle of the book was only there to introduce characters and nothing else. But overall, it was a good book, and I'd give it 8 secret diaries containing personal information out of 10. And the moral of the story? Don't join gangs. At least I thought that's what the author was going for. Oh no. What's the issue? I forgot to do my project I was due today. You need to be more responsible. What do you mean? Well, to be responsible means to do the things that are assigned to you, like you were responsible for completing your project. However, you did not complete it. Why should I be responsible? Well, there are multiple reasons. In the case of your schoolwork, you'll receive a bad grade in that class for not being responsible. Also, what if you had to do the project with a friend and you didn't do your half? You'd be responsible for their grade as well. Oh, well, how can I be responsible? The first thing you should do is probably make a note of whatever it is you're doing, and keep track of when it's supposed to be due. It is especially important to remember when you're supposed to be done with the thing you're doing, because you never want to do something the day before it is due. Put something off to the last minute, that's called procrastination. That's almost the opposite of being responsible. Okay, I think I understand how to be responsible now. Thanks for showing me. No problem.
Aw, come on! What's the matter? I have been practicing basketball here for the past hour, and I'm still horrible at it. Well, success doesn't come easy. I think I'm just going to give up. Hey, don't say that. You need to persevere through this. Persevere? Persevere, you know, like perseverance? No. Well, perseverance means to do something, no matter how hard it is. To push through hardships, basically. How does that relate to any of this? Well, for example, to get good at basketball, just keep taking shots. Why would I do that? I'm just going to keep missing and wasting my time. Well, if you persevere and keep trying, it will get easier over time. Right now, you may make 1 out of every 6 shots you take, but if you persevere and try your hardest, you can turn that into 2 out of 6 and 3 out of 6. See, you need to try your hardest and put in your best effort. Thanks for telling me that. Now I want to try even harder to get better. No problem.
suck my nuts. Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. 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 Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. 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 Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. 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 Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. 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 Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. 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 Swag. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so